Hello again, friends! And you are our friends. Welcome to D&M Sports Break number 240, featuring hot products such as 21-22 Premier and 23-24 Premier, 22-23 Black Diamond, SPA as well, the new 25-26 SPX, and 24-25 Synergy. And your host, me! That's right. I've been here the entire time. Oh, the fun that we'll have, isn't there always just a little sprinkling of fun every time that we do one of these? I can't believe I'm at number 240 and they're still letting me do this. People are putting numbers down. We're going to vamp for a couple minutes while we let some people filter in. Why would Curtis McIsaac pick number 27? Well, if we can find a short printed card that has number 27 on it, he's going to win a prize, as long as he's like this feed. That's very important. So what that means is that we pull a card, let's say 27 out of 99, it's that easy. But make sure you hit that little like button. I'm very, very vain and I need your attention. And if you don't give me some sort of react, a heart, a haha, give me an angry face. I don't care what it is. I will not give you a prize because I need your attention. But if you do that, you'll win. There are some prizes here behind Wild Willie, as you can tell. We're going to make the first liner draw slightly different, in a better way, in a more streamlined way. I am going to basically pick one bigger prize, which for today will be a 23-24 Series 1 Hobby Pack. Whoever is the first person that can connect that number to a card, you guys are going to get this pack automatically. After that, anybody else who picks any of those numbers, you have your choice of any of these packs here behind me. Series 2 and extended 21-22, Series 1 extended 22-23. The only retail pack is 23-24 O-Pee-Chee Platinum due to popular demand, and then 25-26 O-Pee-Chee or 25-26 MVP Silver. So whoever is the first one to match that number will get the bigger prize, the 23-24 Series 1, featuring such young guns as Matt Nyes and Luke Hughes. Who are the first liners, you say? Well, you become a first liner by joining our breaks consistently, which quite a few of you have been doing very rapidly. I'm running out of prizes very quickly. Our first liners are Trevor, Vince, Mario, Bob, Yvon, Fredgy, Theo, Matt, Victor, Julien, Mr. McCully, Hunter, Andrew M, Patrick, Andrew O, Richard, Levy, Alex, Jeremiah, Downtown Dale Tripes, and Johnny Wilson. Those are our first liners. If you're not a first liner, please go out of your way and put a number down anyway, because you will still win a prize. It may not just be as big of a prize, if you will, as what the first liners would ultimately get. And how do you become a first liner? Just join the breaks consistently. Join 3 Sunday breaks out of any given month, whether we have 4 or 5 Sundays in that month, you'll become a first liner, and then you'll qualify for these beautiful prizes. And don't forget, we do a first liner only draw every month at the end of the month or at the start of the next month, depending on. And those draws, we give away typically over $300 in prizes only for first liners. So definitely very, very lucrative. Aside from that, Yvon just reminded me, keep it positive, everybody. Yvon is my resident Mr. Positivity. And when you see a nice card, make sure you go out of your way and say, hey, that's a really nice card. Because if you get a nice card, you would probably want people to go out of their way and say, hey, that's a really nice card. It just helps make everybody feel a little bit better, if you will. I think pretty much everybody is here. We take a quick peek. Mr. McIsaac, Jalen's here. It was nice to see you yesterday, Jalen, you and Dennis. We got Vince and Linda. Victor, Fredgy's here. Adam, looks like everyone's starting to filter in. There's Dale, there's Bob. Bonjour, Yvon, was excellent to see you as well yesterday. What up, Trevor and Levy, Ralph, Patrick, Dana. I think I called everybody out. Look at that. Oh, look at that. I even called Dennis out ahead of time. Okay, we may as well get started. We got a fun one in front of us, because regardless what team you have, you've got a chance at something. We have a product, at least one, from 21-22 all the way up to 25-26. We're going to go a little sporadic. We'll go a little all over the place, but we're going to lead off with Synergy. Synergy is a little bit of the... well, let's put it this way. Synergy wasn't necessarily held in a high regard before this year. This is the best year of Synergy I've ever seen. We have pulled one of one, like Lanny McDonald autos, like we've had Barrasso, the Cast for Greatness autos that are short printed, and this is also your 24-25, which is your only Celebrini, Hudson, and Mishkov product as well. 24-25 is so impossible. The only thing we have on our shelf, and you guys know how stocked we are when it comes to product, I have 24-25 Clear Cut and Synergy. That's it. That's it. So if you want Celebrinos, that's it. But if you like Clear Cut, stay tuned for a little commercial break later where we introduce next weekend's break. We got some Celebrini Clear Cut coming right to the brain cage. There's quick peek-a-roos in the middle. Who's here? Well, Yvon! This is for you, Mr. Positivity. That box slip is for you, my friend. Let's get started off with some Synergistic 24-25. I will make mention as well, anybody who has been taking part in our Tuesday value break, so we have taken the summer off. We will come back post-summer, of course, just everybody kind of getting back in the groove of things. But starting next week, well, frig, we can do it this week if you really want. We are going to introduce the rip and ship option to the Sunday breaks. So the plan will be that I'll come up with a couple promo codes and that type of stuff, but we will do the rip and ship option. So if any of you fine folks out there typically like to take part in it and you want to do it today, we can do it today. It's literally just once the break is done, the feed continues, and we kind of do like a personal break. It's fun. You get guys who are rooting for everybody. Some people say I've never seen so many people wanting me to do so well on a clear cut or that type of stuff. But starting next week, we will do the rip and ship after our Sunday breaks. But again, if you want to get in now, you certainly can. Okay, off we go. I am taking a really quick peek behind this card, and I already see some ink. So you probably already saw a little bit of who it was. If this is the guy I think it is, it's actually a pretty solid autograph. So I'm going to take the Jackson Blake. I'm going to put it on top of the Premier while Willie's going to keep an eye on it. And we're going to continue, because sometimes it's a little anticlimactic to do the auto right away. Don't worry, we're not going to go through all the boxes. We're just going to go through the rest of our Synergy packs. But again, if it's the player I'm thinking of, he's a great player for fantasy, and I'd be pretty happy if he was coming home with me, let's just say. Rasmus Dahlin is your first base card. You have everybody's favorite Italian Finn, Matthias Michelli. Always gorgeous. And a beautiful Jake Neighbors new game. Really like the parallels, right? They kind of have that lava kind of parallel to it. Perhaps you'd like some focus so you can see what I'm talking about. Look, lava. Isn't that something? And the always popular Matthias Michelli, we'll put him on display because why wouldn't we? We continue. Mark Messier in a Vancouver jersey. Well, there's a little bit of back and forth with that, isn't there? But if you're a Vancouver fan, that is a gorgeous card on its own. Vince, you and I can go and hang out with these veterans. There's Mike Modano with the classic Dallas Star. I just adore that. You don't just find legends, right? You don't just stumble over a Mike Modano, or you don't chase for that. So it's always cool to see those guys. In a synergistic duo, it'll be a rookie year for Ivan Fedotov, and he's pairing up with Travis Konecny. Not specifically numbered on that one. We continue. Felix Potvin. If you can see my face, I have such a smile. I don't know. It takes me back to growing up, like Messier, Modano, and now Potvin. Like Felix the Cat. Come on. NHL impressions. That'll be Zach Opstachuk. That is a rookie card for Ottawa. Sidney Crosby's 87 is the number we're looking for, and that is out of 599. So we'll put him on display. Featuring, or followed up, by Maverick. That is out of 499. He is there in the giraffe sweater, and number 167. The number we're looking for. Perhaps you would like to see it for yourself. 167 is the number that we're looking for. So 2 short prints in that one. That one pack, I should say. Hope everyone is having an absolutely excellent time. Patrick says I had my helmet painted like Podvans as a kid. One of my best friends, he's a massive Curtis Joseph guy. But growing up, Podvan was probably mine just because as a kid I liked him being called Felix the Cat. It's really that easy. Logan Cooley, sophomore card for him. We have Elias Pettersson with an all-star assembly. And then we have your number 1 hits with Jack Hughes. Jack Hughes. Canadian Nightmare, Jack Hughes. Odd placement for Pettersson's head. Maybe they did it on purpose based off how he's been playing since he signed his contract. 3 packs to go, and then we'll take a look at what the autograph is. Brennan Hoffman, that will be a rookie card for the Rags. Hiding behind that, it is another Colorways. Do the Colorways. Brendan Bryson. My camera's trying to look through it, but you'll have to take my word on it, with Vegas. And Zachary Borduc. Playing very well with Montreal now, but if you have Sweet St. Lou, he's coming home with you. 2 more to go. Mo Sider. Yeah, Victor, your poor Canucks is right. Oh well, at least Pettersson is ass-fly. Mo Sider, former Rookie of the Year. We have Olin Zellweger with a beautiful... I love these impression cards. That is a rookie card for him. I love the logo in the back. There's something about it. I adore the logo popping out in the back. And then we have your generators with Gino. Evgeny Malkin. It's the final pack now. We have Kentucky Fried Chicken, Kyle freaking Connor. Behind that, we have Wild Bill, William Karlsson, with your colorways with Vegas. And the Dominator, NHL Monuments. I know a certain Patrick Morrison that would like to have this one. I'm going to show you if I can get some focus on it. I said. Hooray! It worked, finally. Dominic Hasek. Quick peekaroo there at the back. There you go. 6 Vezina trophies in a span of 8 seasons. That is a mark that I don't think will ever be hit again. Plop that there. Now let's take a look at your autograph. So if it's who I think it is, I'm going to spill the beans slightly. It's number 86. If you have a Metro team, I think this is for you. This is not the auto. I'm going to show the back card. Brennan Hoffman, that will be a Start Your Engines, another rookie card for him with the Rags. And hiding behind Jackson Blake is who I thought it was, Kirill Marchenko with Columbus. That is a beautiful pickup. That is a beautiful, beautiful pickup. I really, really like the design. You can see the short print just over the Columbus there. Let's get a little bit of it. There we go. It is number 2 of 49. So only 49, so very short print. Number 2 is the number we're looking for. And that goes to Levy. So Levy, excellent, excellent card. Marchenko, again, Marchenko very quickly turning in to a certified goal scorer. Like, yeah. It makes me sad that I had him on fantasy 2 years ago and from free agency and didn't keep him, because he is just a bona fide stud in Columbus. So that is a beautiful one. We'll put Kirill Marchenko right up front. Congrats to you, Levy. And Yvon, thank you again for the power of positivity. See, nice auto. I bet that makes Levy feel good. He's probably like, oh, wow, I mean, thanks, man. I appreciate that, right? You guys could all take a note there from me. There we go. Downtown's golfing. Dale, I'll give you a slight pass, only if you get a birdie. But there you go. Levy, love the ice in the background. It's unique. Oh, look at you. Okay, look at you guys go. That's always a beautiful part of these breaks. Whether you're doing the in-store case breaks, which we are doing on June 3rd for extended, by the way. Already sold out, regrettably, but we are going to do that. If you're already in, we're looking forward to seeing you Wednesday night. But that's a beautiful part of it. When you come in, you're going to see a lot of the guys that are in the breaks that you already know. We're building quite the community here, so it's really nice to see. I guess I should show you the box first. We will now transition over to 25-26. We are going to SPX. We did a master case break at this bad boy as well. I was not here, regrettably. I was in Vegas. Not quite as nice as beautiful Quispam Sis, but we made it work. Oh, yes, Evo, that's right. But really quick, I should finish my thought before I get too distracted, which I'm really good at doing. Apparently it was a hit. A lot of people had a lot of fun at the in-store case break, so we appreciate everybody supporting that one. And Yvonne was here, and yesterday we bought a 24-25 clear cut and ended up with a Martin Natris Young Gun, like clear cut Young Gun auto, like a tribute, if you will, there when it comes to the Young Gun side. Absolutely beautiful card, like just so unique and just Always interesting to see them when they were young kids again there as well. And Levy, I was going to flip this box for you, but you've already had enough, so we got to spread the love. So Dennis is here. Dennis, there's a flip for you. Not that type of flip, but a box flip. It was lovely to see you and Jalen yesterday as well. 3 cards per pack. It's a fairly quick rip when it comes to the SPX. Not a guaranteed auto, but Larry was just in, and he said he is 6 for 6 on autographs out of SPX. So if there's no auto, just know it went to Larry. Larry, who's not on the break, but was just in the store 5 minutes before I got here. For a lot of you beautiful people, this will be your first look at SPX. You can kind of see again that kind of synergistic lava parallel almost. So there's obviously Cale Makar, and even the base cards are quite gorgeous. Hiding behind that is Matvei Mishkov. That is going to be a sophomore card for Mishkov with a Hollow View FX. Those are always very sought after, those Hollow Views. There's a quick peekaroo there at the back. And there's a peekaroo there at the front. So it was, so Patrick, well, real quick, there's Jack Finley, should have a base rookie in the majority of packs as well. So it was Yvon Patrick. So Yvon was in and he had a Martin Natchez, basically a clear-cut young gun, but it would have been signed because it came out of clear-cut. So it's kind of like a tribute rookie, if you will, but they literally take his young gun design and then they have it set up so that he can sign it and encase it the whole thing. So Martin H is no slouch in his own. I get a feeling Avalanche and Vegas might be going to 7 if I had to guess. AM34. We have 4 cards in this pack. I didn't mean to give that away. I was going to show you the back card to move that. That's Jake Getzel. Your second card is going to be your rookie debut game film. That is Ozzy Weisblatt, if you're not able to really see, the man who took out Neon Leon. And it even has down in the corner, Nashville versus Canucks. Obviously gives you that old school film type of look. And there's a quick peek at the back as well. So a nice little hit there for Smashville. We put that one there. And your second insert that was hiding, as Patrick calls him, the Cairo Kangaroo. 52 of 150. Patrick called him the Cairo Kangaroo one time, and I'll always have it in my head anytime I see Jordan Cairo. So number 52 is the number we're looking for. And that beautiful short print will go to Trevor. Correct me if I'm wrong, folks, but am I the only one who's desperate to see Vegas and Montreal in the finals just to see what happens with Maple Leaf fans? Either they have to see the Canadians win the Cup, or Mitch Marner comes back and says, hey guys, I've been gone for a year, but look what I found. And then he's going to bring it back to Ontario, which is going to be the best freaking thing ever. No, just me. Zach Werenski, first base, and hiding behind that is Matthew Robertson, yet another rookie for the Rangers. Hiding behind Werenski is going to be, again, your Hall of UFX, and we're going back to Nashville with Joakim Kimmel. That, again, is a rookie card for Smashville. The beat goes on. Gotta love it when those packs rip like that. Give me a moment to take my time. Dale says, no birdies yet today. LOL on hole number 10. Well, what he's not telling you is that he's got 3 albatrosses and an eagle. Matvei Gryden is your base with the Flames. Adrian Kempe is your base here on top. And that will have some value to it, even if it's a second-year card, as I take my time. A short print Celebrinals, 232 of 399. That goes to Raymond. Well-deserved. We a little small peek behind the curtain. We had someone drop out of the break probably like 45 minutes before the team selection. And Raymond came in and was essentially my angel, if you will, as I get some fans here in the window taking a peek. So Raymond, that's just good karma in my books, my friend. 232 of 399. 232 is the number we're looking for, but I highly doubt anyone's going to find that. But if you do, make sure to let me know. Let's see. That's not funny. Thomas is a Leafs fan, but I do want Murder to win the Cup. You know what, Julien? You're one of the good ones like that, because if you're a Leaf fan, no, I don't know if I've spoken really to a Leaf fan who doesn't like Marner now. Like, everybody kind of gets it. You know what I mean? Everyone sort of understands in general. Oh no, Theo! You missed the first 20 minutes, Theo! Theo, we have done Synergy We have a beautiful Marchenko. You can't really tell the short print, but it's only out of 49. Signed, of course. Just pull the short print Celebrini. Guys, I bet you go look this up. I want to say the base Celebrini out of Flair is like 30 bucks. Not numbered. So I would actually take a good look at that card, because you might have a shot at your money back in the break off of that one second-year Celebrini card. But to Evol's point, any Celebrini card is worth it. And Theo, if you really want, once the break is over, you can rewatch the break. You can go back and watch the first 20 minutes. You didn't miss a ton, as per the usual. The first 5 minutes is me vamping, and then we kind of went into our synergy from there, but I don't want you to miss out either. Dylan Strome is your opening base. Ozzy Weisblatt, hiding behind that, is your base rookie. And your insert, Patrick Marleau, the all-time Holo View. Whoa, that is cool. Let's get some focus there. That is really cool. It's like a curtain effect. Pulling the blinds across, if you will. That's super cool. That goes to San Jose as well. Here's a quick peek at the back. Very nice. Plop that there. Unconventional teams doing well. Yeah, sure, San Jose doing well, but that means we got all the big stuff coming in Premier. Pavel Buchnevich. We have Joakim Kemell yet again, this time in base card form. And your insert is Kevin Fiala with the finite blue parallel. Those are out of 999. That is number 297, is the number we're looking for. And I get it, it is a high number parallel, but it will go to Downtown Dale Traipse. There's a quick peek at the back. Theo says, what team did I get? Theo, you have number 10, you have the Kraken. You have the Crack Attack, Theo. But 22-23 literally has a pair of Krakens on the front of the box. So we'll see if we find SPX. 2 packs remaining. I'm getting ready to blame Larry for taking all the autograph SPX boxes. Speaking of Seattle, we have Vince Dunn off the hop, with your back card being Cole Caulfield. And your insert. Well, Raymond, you've got some good karma. That is out of 399. Yet another short print Celebrini card. 149 of 399. Captain Canada. And the pair of short print Celebrinis. I'm going to go on a limb and say you made your money back off those 2 cards alone. You can kick your feet up and just enjoy the rest of the break now, Raymond. It's all good. We'll put Celebrini right up front row. You're very welcome, Theo. Not a problem, my friend. And the final, we got D-Gun, we've got Mikko Rantanen, and your 34.5 pound, which, if anybody isn't sure, celebrates anybody who won the cup, because that is the weight of the Stanley Cup. They're beautiful die-cast cards. They are tough hits, certainly, and 34.5 for Nate Mack, Halifax's second favorite son. A beautiful, beautiful card. Great in any collection. I'm sure Dennis would be a fan of that one, as he's our resident Avalanche fan. And already we have to make tough decisions, like who we're going to be removing. So when we're already making tough decisions like that this early, you know things are going to be good. All right, there's your SPX. Once again, damn you, Larry. You took all the autographs out of the box, but at least we can say they went to good people. We're going to go in the time machine now a little bit. Everybody put on your seatbelt, put on your time travel helmet, and make sure you readjust your thinking. Okay, so now we're in 22-23. The latest product that we'll do will be the Go Home Premier at 23-24, but we'll have to readjust here a little bit. So your Celebrinis and all that are off the board. They're not born yet as far as these products are concerned. But for this guy in 22-23, your top future watches are probably Slavkovsky, Johnston, Matt Boldy. Obviously, these 2 kids on the front are pretty decent as well, but it continues, right? Everybody from your Marco Rossi's, and I could go on and on. So we'll see what we can find in our trip to the spa. And I'm interested to see what you guys would think. Lately, we've been doing a lot of this year's SB Authentic. And the reason why is that it's very affordable. Theo, is too late for never... No, it's never too late. It's not too late. It's never too late. Theo, put your number down, my friend. You will basically qualify from this point on. So make sure you throw your number in there. And Theo, you're a first liner, Theo, so you better get your number in. But back to what I was saying. The product is just so affordable. It is literally the same price as a Series 2 box with Matthew Schaefer. So my thinking is that you're supposed to get 2 autos on average, sometimes 3. For a break, it's probably better to do SP Authentic and get some ink than it would be to specifically track Schaefer and Misa and Cowan and just Young Guns, if you know what I mean. So if you guys ever want to see Series 2 instead of Spa, obviously you got to do is tell me. And the other big thing is that, for the love of God, I love recommendations, you guys. So I love it when you're like, oh my goodness, I love Trilogy so much, you never do it. Or, oh, I want Artifacts, where's the art? Or what, it doesn't matter what it is. Or if it's the other way. Hey, look, I get it for Premiere, but I'm done at Premiere. Any of that stuff. So I love to hear from you guys, of course. Levy, I see you. So Levy's looking for 1 spot for Sunday. And you know what? Let's get it out of the way, since Levy's already mentioning it. I know it's an early commercial break, but you'll be happy when we don't do it later. So we have our lineup here for next week. 21-22 Premier, it's almost impossible not to do that. Same as your Black Diamond. We're going to do 3 Celebrini clear-cut years, so 24-25. Your Bedard, your Trilogy, your 25-26 Artifacts, and we will do 22-23 Spa as well. So Artifacts and Trilogy, always a couple popular ones. And with that said, Black Diamond and Premier with your trifecta of clear cut. So if anybody would like to hop into this break, we would love to have you. All you got to do is put in the comment, just like Levy, and say, put me in for 1. Done. I will put you in for 1. So there is going to be the setup. Julien says, drop me for a spot. So Julien, you are in. Mon frere. 1 spot. So done. And, well, you know what? Levy, you got your autograph. You got enough. But Julien, this is for you. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Here we go. So 2 autos on average. If you guys pick the same number, like Jesse, I see you pick 12 and then you pick 14. I'm assuming you changed it because you saw Theo pick 12. You guys can all technically pick the exact same number if you want. It really doesn't matter to me. I'll just give out 2 prizes. Vitek Vanacek. Suzuki and the Birdman. Your 3 inserts are going to be right in the middle. Limited red with James Hetfield's favorite player in the whole wide world, Noah Cates. It doesn't sound as good, Patrick. Patrick says I should do Noah Capesa, which probably is more accurate, but it's not as fun. It doesn't sound as good as just saying Noah Capes. Anyway, Mr. Berg, Jonathan Berggren, and some pageantry for Slav with one of the best photos that they've ever used for a player. Imagine that at the bottom of your bag. Num, 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 num. That is a rookie card for Slavkovsky, though. Whoa! And we're back. That is a rookie card for Slav, though, as my camera got a little scared. And you know what? Sorry, Matthias Macherli. We're going to put you there, and we'll put Slav right there. Taser, the man passed around more than currency, Michael Bunting, and Victor Hedman as well for your base. Patch autos are a case hit. They're 1 in every 16. Jamie Drysdale, Roman Yossi, Jussi Saros. Hiding behind use is Kirill the Thrill with yet another beautiful baby-faced image that they pick for a player. True Leaders is the Breadman, slightly debatable, but we'll allow it. And you get 1 red pageantry parallel per box. Not too shabby. It's a rookie Dylan Holloway. May not be at Edmonton now, but he's going to go with them. We got J-Rock's favorite player in the whole wide world, Math, Tiny Tage Thompson, and Gabriel Landeskog. You watched the break last Sunday, you remember the photo I showed you of Caulfield and Tage Thompson in the line. And I went on Reddit the next day, and somebody had a thread started of exactly that photo, so I wasn't the only one that noticed it. But they kept making Cole Caulfield smaller in the line. I'll I think I might actually have that, so it might be a nice follow-up. Josh Norris, me, and Brendan Sod. Don't be Sod. We have Cole Reinhardt with Ottawa, your unsigned limited red Future Watch. Aturati is your SP top rookie with the oil. And Future Watch, with green. Is it signed? Is it not? Let's just do it. Come on, Johnston. All right, here we go. Well, good news, bad news. Bad news, it's not Wyatt Johnston. Good news is not actually our Future Watch. So 962 out of 999. Usually this means that Blumel did not sign in time, and he will sign in the 23-24 product. Usually when I talk about cards like this anymore, it ends up being your Future Watch, so we'll move on. 982 is the number we're looking for. If any of you have number 982, you'll get 5 prizes. Why? I'm confident no one has number 982. Little Gouda, DeBrincat, and Tanner Jeannot are the base cards bringing up the rear. And I do actually have it. So they I don't think I still have the original photo, but they just sort of kept making Tage smaller and smaller. Which one's the real Caulfield? You don't know. Yeah, who knows? So I had to make a point to save that and share because of the photo that I showed you last week of the picture I took off of my television for that, and I chuckled to myself for a while when I saw that it had picked up a mind of its own. Oh, poor Tage. Elias Pettersson, Lucas Raymond, did you know he's from Sweden, Jake? And Nick Schmaltz, hiding behind old Nick Schmaltz, who had a great year, by the way, for Utah. He's your limited red. Kirill Marchenko is back yet again. That is actually a rookie card for Marchenko, so that will also go to you, Levy. So a nice little pick up there to get another rookie. The Kairu Kangaroo in Matchbox 20. And some pageantry for Lafreniere. We got Lundy, Mitchie Marner, and AM34 at the back. What else we got here? Bear with me. We're not one of those breakers that just rips everything open to bend your corners. We're going to take our time if we get a little bit of a sticky wrapper here. Jay Quick, Ryan Strome, and Patrick Laine. Still no autos, but we still have half a box left. The Sway Man. That is a sophomore card for him, limited red. Jonathan Taves with a blue parallel true leader. Now that is a true leader. And McJesus getting some pageantry as well. Always a good day for a McDavid card. That goes to Victor, who has the oil. The workhorse from Whitehorse, Dylan Cousins. I need a Miro. And JVR are the base. That was the left side of the box, and we were skunked for ink, but have no fear, my friends. We will continue here. Gino, Demko, and everybody's favorite Goonie, Brady Tkachuk. Your limited red is Don't Make Fun of My Last Name, Ronnie Attard. Matt Boldy is an SP top rookie. That is a fact. And there is your actual Future Watch out of nowhere like an RKO. And it is Ben Myers with the Avalanche. There's your quick peek there at the back. That goes to the Avs. Number 5 is Lewis. So Lewis, you are on the board with some ink. What the heck do we even move? I don't even know anymore. What am I doing with my life? We're going to put that there. Myers can go there for now. Jack Eichel, Laffy, and Nedeljkovic are the base. Are you guys here? I see a ton of viewers, but no one's actually saying anything. Oh, there's Yvonne. Thank you, Yvonne. I was getting lonely. I was going to say I like to joke, but it's true. I'm just the old man in the sea just yammering to myself, but it's a lot better than the breakers that don't talk, in my opinion, because those breakers who don't talk are boring, and the ones who do talk too much, there's a little mute button on your thing, so you can just shut me right up and listen to something else and watch the cards that come out. Everybody wins. Ryan O'Reilly, not to be confused with AEW's Riho, Sebastian Aho, and Timmy Stew, and we have Autograph Future Watch number 2. This happened last week as well, where we ended up getting 2 Future Watches. I think it was Dylan Gunther on the second one, so we were actually pretty impressed on that. So, you know what? We're going to go here again. You know what? C'est pas bad, là. Kuzi. I don't understand why he can't just get caught on a team and just explode. He's such a talent, but he's got kind of like Mishkov disease or something going on. Either he doesn't get along with the coaches or what, but Andrei Kuzmenko, there's nothing wrong with that in my humble opinion. Now's the time to buy him. Vancouver. If If I was a Canuck, where would I be? Out west, probably. Lewis! 2 for 2 on your future watches, Lewis. This box is for you. Slav, we're going to have to push you aside there for now. Actually, hold on here. Sorry, Ben Myers. I'm making the call that Kuzmenko's a little bit better than you. True leaders is Nick Suzuki. That's a fact. And Michael Bunting getting some pageantry. Why not? Blake Coleman, Andrei Svechnikov, and Thomas Hurdle. We continue. Going to be a slightly quicker break here today, considering the 2 boxes that have packs in them only have 3 cards per pack. And then we're going to get into the main event right after this SPA. I'm not sure if it's Mishkov disease or Tockett disease. That's fair. That's very fair, Trevor. It is tough to go from Torts to Tockett, isn't it? Isn't that always the way where it's just from one to the next like that? Yeah. No, that's a very fair point, Trevor. Zuccarello, Werenski, and Jared McCann, former Panther. Limited red for Newfoundland's own Dawson Mercer. We have SP top rookie, Matthias Micheli, and David Jiricek getting some pageantry as well. We have Elvis Merzlinken's Mo Sai, and Halifax's second favorite son, Nathan McKinnon, as well. Yes, Fred, Lewis has been doing very well. Was in the break last week. I believe he did very well as well. Timo Meyer, Dawson Mercer back again, and the Swayman, Kent Johnson, another Columbus hit for Levy, SP top rookie, the blue parallel. JT with the bounty card. The bounty cards are easy enough. Once you collect them all, you go on the Upper Deck website, you scratch off the code, and you redeem all the codes for a prize. Your prize may not be as good as what you get here at D&M Sports by guessing the correct number on a short printed card, but it will be a prize nonetheless. And at this day, I realize that I am older than John Tavares, and I have wasted my life. Steven Stamkos getting some pageantry there with Tampa. Joe Pavelski, Halifax Moosehead, Nick Ealer, and Soupy are the base. As I like to remind everyone who comes in with an earshot, Nikolai Ehlers, already the highest scoring Danish player in NHL history. This is our final pack of Spa. We got both of our autos. Both of them just so happen to be future watches. Kirill the Thrill here again with his old baby face. Getting some focus. Trying not to be on his crotch, but sometimes that's what happens. Hubie Doobie Doo. And JT back again. Limited red with Timo Meyer. Collaborating together is Johnny Hockey and Patrick Laine. And your final is your unsigned Spectrum Future Watch, typically one of those per, for Riley Walsh with the Devils. Ovi, Robo, and D-Lark are the final base that follows. And that is that. And now we get into the big boys. Now it's time for the chunky monkeys, my friends. Let's do the Black Diamond now, I suppose. Then we'll do our back-to-back premieres before the go-home. Once again, excuse me, next Sunday, we are going to transition our Rip and Ship that we usually kept for Tuesday to Sunday. So next week, I'll have a couple promo codes. We'll go into a little bit more detail then, but literally, you go on the website, you make an order, or some people, EMT or whatever the heck you want to do, but you make an order online, buy a box, we rip it live for everybody. It doesn't matter what the product is. It doesn't have to be hockey. We've done Pokemon, we've done Disney, we've done it all. We've done baseball, we've done football, etc., etc. And if you're really, really happy or really looking forward to it, I'll do it today. Like if you guys are like, oh, my kids are here, we want to, sure, we can do it today. But next week we're going to do that. So kind of playing on that Rip and Ship piece. But we will dive now in to 22-23 Black Diamond. 6 cards per. The remaining boxes will only have 6 cards. I know that a lot of you guys already get the shtick and you know what Black Diamond is and all that. But every week we do get new people who tune in or new viewers. Julien says will be every Sunday, every second Sunday, every Sunday. So it will be every Sunday. So that is a very fair question, Julien. Usually our Tuesday breaks are every second Tuesday. We did them for a few months. Sundays are always every Sunday. And therefore we will just transition to the Rip and Ship from there. So we just wanted to keep it alive. It was really popular. Like, even at the very least, we were still doing 5 or 6 boxes. And at the best, we were, my God, we did a whole case of blasters plus some other stuff before. So it's always very, very popular. And we want to see if it'll just transition to Sunday. Tuesday night's a little bit different because by the time the break was done, it was like 8 o'clock. People are cozy. Some people got a wobbly pop. Some people just got a Sprite Zero. And then they kind of just wanted to hang out. So we'll see if it works on Sunday afternoon or not. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. And if it does, it does. But we'll start doing them every Sunday. But back to what I was saying. So with the Black Diamond, we are looking for different cards, like your exquisite cards, which are those very thick 180-point cards that we're chasing. The big thing with these is that we're looking for diamonds, and they're real deal, actual diamonds that are put into the card. They're not blood diamonds, for lack of a better term. They're not cubic zirconias either, same thing Peoples would use. But depending on how good Upper Deck feels the player is, they'll get 1, 2, 3, or 4 diamonds. They are an inner case hit. Only 1 out of 5 Black Diamond boxes have it, but we've gotten Matt Boldy like out of 25. We've gotten veneer short prints like that, so we've gotten a ton of luck with it. And if we don't get a diamond, we'll get an autograph. So at least you got that going for you. But the beauty of Black Diamond is that those other 5 cards are typically quite gorgeous. Levy! I kept saying you're not going to get anything, but this is for you. It must mean I like you or something. By the way, the gorgeous card stands here in front of you are from Levy. Levy's 3D printing. He does a whole bunch of fun stuff, including making ducks. I have a little Jafar duck, which is my pride and joy. And Levy, feel free to plug your Facebook page. Just drop the name of your Facebook group in the comment if you like. And go out of your way and go give him a follow. Even if you're not really a 3D printy kind of boy, everything will help, especially for social media. That's why I bully you guys into hitting the little like button whenever you come in. I may have to use the handy-dandy off-screen pack opener here for this, so we'll have to see how easy we can get in. Maybe not. Maybe we will. Guys, I did it. There's a peek in the middle. 3 thicker card. Oh, well, maybe you should look. So 2 thinner, a couple thick, 1 kind of thinner, and then 1 thick at the back as well. There you go. So there you go, Levy 3D Lab. Go out of your way and plug that into your Facebook search. Just make sure you just give the page a like. And it goes a long way, like I say. Help support a local business, my friends, and help support a friend of the breaks. Everybody loves Levy. Great guy, always wears great jackets. Isn't he great? Everything's just great. Raymond Bork. Bork. One, easy for me to say. 178 of 349, almost exactly halfway. A beautiful card for Boston, and I love that they pick a photo with the captaincy on the sweater, because of course, why wouldn't we? I don't want to give it away. That is going to be your autograph. So we do not have any diamonds. Let's just keep going. I'll show you the auto. Keeping in mind this is 22-23. And a very shorty print for Jacob Perreault, or Jakob, as I like to call him. Why do I call him that? Because I'm weird. Only 20 of 25, so a very, very short print there for the old Quack Attack. That goes to Bob. Robert D. A very, very beautiful. The colors on there are quite, well, yeah, it says sparkling, so pretty much. Take a quick peek there at the back as well. Ta-da, ta-da, da-da-da. Very nice. Alright, so now the moment that I've been fearing. Time to make some room. Let's clear off the back end. Aloha to you, Jeremiah. Welcome into the break. Voila! There we go. Back to work. Everybody say hello again to Raymond. Hello again, Raymond. Here's thick card number 1. Ooh, that is so nice. Team logo jumbo. That is a rookie massive patch for Matt Boldy. The point, you collect all 9 and you essentially and you make the whole wild logo. One of the best logos in the league, let's be real. And 18, Patrick. Easily a top 3 rookie in the class with Slaff and Johnston, in my humble opinion. Some people want to, whether he's 1, 2, or 3 is up to you for debate. But that is a very gorgeous one. I'm not going to touch it, Julien. I'm not going to. But you see that little like line there? It's really good. No, I can't. No, I can't do it. But yes, if Jake was here, he'd have his grubby little mitts all over it. And that's what we love him for. We have another thick one to be appearing, so we'll just kind of do more of a slow one, and it is going to be the Ducks. So Bob, I have no idea what we're going to reveal. Let's do this properly. Bob, I don't know what we're going to reveal, but this is ultimately going to go to you, Robert D. Very nice. Lil Gouda breaks the Ducks rookie point record with his 58th of the season, and they immediately sent him away. But he's doing great in Philadelphia. That is number 8. I think there's a certain Fredge man who consistently picks number 8, if I remember properly. If anybody else has guessed number 8, let me know. Only Jake allowed to touch with the owner confirmation. Yeah, owner confirmation, I guess, is pretty important, isn't it, Julien? I'll iron that crease out, says Patrick. So, Bob, very nice. If anyone else guessed number 8, let me know. I'm assuming, Fredgie, that you're out there in the wild somewhere. You usually don't comment because Facebook gives you a hard time. But if no one else guessed number 8, we will just get you this pack right away, Frenchman. So 23-24 Series 1. Well, look at that. So may as well, if we're going to do this, let's do this again. Plop that there. All right. No other 8s. Nobody else has guess 8. All right, moving on. Thinner card. Oh. The actual Rookie of the Year that year, Matty Beniers. Number 30 of 399 with the beautiful rookie gems. We have one more thick card hiding here behind Beniers as well. That gets the Kraken on the board, and that is exactly what young Theo was hoping for, is something beautiful like sweet, sweet Matty Beniers. There you go. There's a beauty. Absolutely, Bob. I'm happy that you like them both, my friend. And yes, Fredge, I think this is a better way to do the prizes for first liners. Don't you guys think? Pick one bigger prize. First one to do it gets that. And then after that, we still got stuff. We still get the hobbies. Don't worry. But the first one to do it gets a bigger prize. And then you can get into it. Because sometimes you don't get a prize. Sometimes there's only one. Sometimes we give away 4 or 5 things. But all right. So I'm just going to... Basically, I'm going to pick this up, put it on the card stand, and you're going to see the next one. So here we go. Guess who's back? Theo's back. Exquisite collection, extra exquisite rookie. But there you go. So we talked about the 2 cover boys being Matty Beniers and Shane O'Wright, and both of them have found the way to Theo. I'm cracking Cosby, Theo. 104 of 349. 104 of 349 for Theo. There's a quick peek there at the back. Oh, actually, I should. Where are my manners? There's the exquisite Zegras. Come on now. I said. Thank you. From Bedford. No, not that Bedford, but from New York. And there's a quick peek at the back as well. For Don't Call Me Matthew, Matty Beniers. There you go. Ba-boom! And that, my friends, is Black Diamond. So now we got the big boys. So it's impossible for me not to do 21-22 Premier every week. I'm sorry. I hope you guys aren't sick of it. Last week we pulled the Caulfield hard sign rookie auto at a 15. Hard to get sick of it when you get that. But Premier at this price for 21-22, the redemptions are still good until September if you just call Upper Deck. So we ordered it on purpose to chew it up, but we finally were able to get it tariff-free. So this box of Premier is actually half the price of a Celebrini Series 2 hobby box. Let that sink in for a moment. So in terms of trying to get you guys the best possible value, this goes right back to my 22-23 SPA argument. Do you want a Series 2 Schaefer, or do you want 2 guaranteed autos and some other stuff? I'd rather have the ink, considering sometimes a second auto is not even the rookie and it opens up a lot more. So same type of idea with the Premier. Now I did put 23-24 Premier in this week. That one is a bit more of a chunky monkey, but of course we know the rookie class a little bit more on that guy. So Premier will only have 6 cards, as mentioned earlier. It will have 2 base cards, 2 swatches or jerseys or whatever you want to call them. We're looking for the mega patches when it comes to those. A few weeks ago, we pulled the Brad Marchand 105 mega patch, and as I like to remind everyone, even the Jonathan Marchand Show mega patch at a 26 sold for $300. So I can only imagine what that Marchand was worth. And we will have a guaranteed patch auto as well, and another auto. So 2 total autos, 2 total swatches, patches, whatever. Only because I want to yell it out again. Theo! Unbox flip Cosby, Theo. Theo, if you ever have spare time, and I'm sure you never will, but if you ever have spare time, I want you to do me a favor, and I want you to go on YouTube, and I want you to look up Justin Roiland's House of Cosbys. Just look up House of Cosbys. Most of them, there was only 4 episodes before Bill Cosby literally sued to have it stopped. Even the 4 episodes, there may be 4 or 5 minute episodes. I'm not saying that you have to watch them all or anything like that, but if you do that, you're going to understand why I yell your name like that and why I keep calling myself insert reason Cosby. It would mean a lot to me if you came back and said, Thomas, guess what I did? I actually watched it. Very thick card in the back, which is an excellent sign. That's the second to last, and then your patch auto should be right there flush in the middle. So we'll do this in a little bit of a weird fashion, but you'll be able to keep up. Mikko Rantanen is going to be your front card. We'll get some focus here on our Premier. 234 of 299 is the number we're looking for. 234. Hiding behind Mikko should be base card number 2, which is usually a rookie. And the prophecy was foretold. Grigory Denisenko. Anton Lundell is absolutely the Panther rookie you want out of this set, the 2-time Stanley Cup champion. Denisenko, maybe not the biggest name, but 133 of 199. I'm now going to show you, let's see here. I'm going to show you the very, very back card. And it is another hit for Raymond, and the good karma continues for my friend Raymond. That is Michael Jordan's 23 of 99. Featuring 2 of the better defensemen with the Sharks once upon a time. Erik Karlsson and the beard, Brent Burns. Beautiful patches, too. I like that they're 2 different colors, so you get teal and you get black. There's your little peek there at the back. Game used, of course, is the only way that we know how to do it. I have no friggin' idea what to take down anymore. There's going to be so many beautiful hits that we're going to run out of room, but that's okay. Oh, Dale is on fire. Listening to my voice soothes him on the golf course, and next thing you know, he's got back-to-back purrs and a bird. Thank you for the birdie, Dale. I'll take it on biscuits. Theo says okay. Theo, I will give you a prize if you listen to, if you watch that thing I told you. I'm going to show you the very back card here now. We're going to save the autos for the end. Oh my goodness gracious sakes alive. That is literally what you want in terms of like your patches. Hot Dog Phil. That goes to Arizona, also known as Utah. That goes to Adam. Dale using the foot wedge. Dale usually plays Army golf. Left, right, left, right. Adam, who came in late and took a pair of teams, unfortunately got saddled with the Toronto Maple Leafs, but he has the Utah Mammoth, which by extension are the Arizona Coyotes. Adam, I would say that you've already made a profit off this one card. 5 of 6, 1 off of the bookend, of course. The big thing with these, compared to the Team Logo Jumbos, they're game use. They're actual, like, massive pieces. This is what people want. I'm telling you. And especially for a guy like Phil Kessel, I promise you, you'll be able to move this. So Adam, an absolutely beautiful card. Sleeve number is the idea of these out of 6. And again, I would say that you have certainly made a profit at the minimum. Maddie, we're just going to move you there for now. And we'll put Hot Dog Phil right there by Boldy. There we go. Now it's autograph time. So we'll save the patch auto. It's not necessarily an RPA, but it is a patch auto. This one here, come with a hot dog. Adam, I friggin' wish. If you squint, it kind of does. a little bit, but you know. Okay, secondary auto first. Let's get some focus, of course, on that beautiful Panther sweater. All right, here we go. Wild Bill! William Karlsson. That goes to Vegas. That's a nice one because Vegas was getting fairly skunked. That goes to Alex. Alex, who's in here for 3. Number 5, I got a prize, says Julien. Félicitations, Julien. If you remember the prizes that I showed you earlier for the first liners, just tell me which one you want, and if not, I'll throw the prizes right in front of you again after I show the patch on and we finish off this box. So there is a nice one there for William Karlsson. Let's move that. Let's put Shane right here. I'm actually going to move that short print Celebrini just because it's a die cut. Everything's going to be slightly shuffled. Hey, everybody, do the shuffle. Why don't you give me a ride? All right. Here's a patch auto. I forgot. Julien, you can't be ragging on Dale if you're going to turn into Dale. That's dangerous. I don't need 2 Dales around here. All right, good luck, everybody. Beautiful, beautiful card. If we can find the RPA out of this year, that would have been a little bit better. But Wyatt Kalynuk. So that is a gorgeous one for Chicago. Back-to-back hits for Alex. And I mean, come on. Beautiful 3-color. Took his time with an autograph. How much more can you ask for there? And that beautiful acetate finish over the card itself. Obviously a very thick, chunky card. That is indeed an RPA. Oh, perhaps you would like to read the card. There you go. There you go. Boom. Goes the dynamite, some would say. All right. That was number 100. If anybody out there just randomly picked 100, you win. Julien, pay attention very quickly because we're going to move over to our premiere, and that's our go-home box. 21-22 Series 2 or Extended. 22-23 Series 1 or Extended. The only retail pack in the group is O-Pee-Chee Platinum. I'd love to get a little bit. There we go. This is the only retail pack. These would have been blaster packs. 25-26 O-Pee-Chee or 25-26 MVP Silver. That is a CDD edition, so don't sleep on that thinking it's just a regular MVP. So Julien, my first liner friend, you let me know what you want as a part of the first family, and we will get you the hookup. Alrighty. Fredgie, you are correct, my friend. Beauty patch to say the least. So there we are. I picked box number 71. I know Celebrini has no bearing, but maybe they looked into their crystal ball and this was the big box. I don't know. But I'm not going to re-explain things because you guys already literally know the rules of it. Julien says, give me the Platinum O-Pee-Chee. That's what I figured. That is the reason why I put the O-Pee-Chee Platinum in there. It is the only... We came in trying to do just hobby, but these friggin' 23-24 O-Pee-Chee Platinum blasters are so gosh darn hot that I'm like, you know what? Let's put some of those in there too because the fine folks seem to love them. So Pee-Chee Platinum for Julien and the 23-24 S1 for the Fredge Man, for the Fredge Hammer. Alright, folks. Once again, if you'd like to get into next Sunday's break, we would love to have you. Will be followed, of course, by that rip and ship option. And we are filling spots now and about halfway. Don't delay. Take your spots today. Trevor! That's for you. Alright. The final box, my friends. This is the end. So, only one thick one. Being our patch auto, as you can imagine. Open it slightly to the right of the camera, but of course you can see me there, right here. On my double cam. Alrighty. Allons-y, Nikita Kucherov going to open things up. 54 of 299 for the Tampa Bay Sniper. There's the autograph right behind, and Cam Atkinson forgot where to sign. I love these cards because they add so much more personality to them. But, like, how do you look at this card and be like, yeah, this is where I sign? I'm sure there's no other highlighted spot. Oh man, there's no way that there's a big white rectangle that I should put my autograph in. He's going to stick it down there. It was like, oh gosh, who was a player that we had? They had cards in 24-25 Ultimate that were cool because the player would put who their hero was and then they would sign it. And maybe it was Cutter Gauthier, but like there was stuff that just like wasn't put in the spot. So like he signed it and it's like, who's your hero? And he just didn't put anything. And I'm like, did he do that on purpose because he doesn't have a hero and he thinks he's the best or what? But that will get the Flyers on the board. And Julien says funny auto and thanks for the card. So I'm happy that he enjoys it just as much as I do. But very nice, always unique without a doubt. And yes indeed, that goes to Julien. Let's put this, actually you know what? Let's just go from the back. Yeah, I think it was Cutter Trevor. Because I remember we pulled, wasn't Celebrini, but it was someone who picked Crosby as their hero, and they put, anyway, not important. Only the real ones know. Everyone's favorite televangelist is Luke Evangelista. Nashville doing pretty good here in the break. Overall, a lot of stuff sprinkled all over the place. That goes to Mario. Dennis, I'm getting nervous because you threatened me yesterday and said you better give me some good cards, and there's nothing for Ottawa yet, so I'm sure something is coming. Swatch number 2. We summoned him. Always an amazing time for everybody's favorite penguin face penguin. Did I say that? I just meant everyone's favorite Halifax penguin. Number 20, the number we're looking for. The Pens. Who's got Pittsburgh? 15. Curtis McIsaac. Alicia, you're going home with a beautiful yellow swatch. I would way rather that than white, but I just like the colors, of course. We'll put Sid right there. Actually, hold on here. To hell with it. We're almost at the end anyway. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3. I guess, yeah, there's 6. All right. So the RPA is going to be slightly anticlimactic because it's a redemption. So I wonder if there's another auto behind that. I don't want to spoil it. Oh, to hell with it, like I say. Or kamikaze in this show. Marco Kasper, 5 of 65. That is actually an excellent rookie to pick up. Where did his stick go? I don't know. Did they Photoshop it out? What's that yellow bit in his hand? Is that the butt of the stick? Is that just a laundry tag from his brand new gloves? Why does he look like he's running instead of skating? There are many questions to be asked here with Marco Kasper, but if you have number 5, there is no question that you have won a prize. The Red Wings. Stop saying Red Wings in there. Jeremiah. So a beautiful card for you, Jeremiah. Getting Marco Kasper up. And just because it's a much more shorter print, let me take this random SPA base card. Go there. Move the Kasper. Oh, good lord! You're right, Julien. You hit 5 again. Good job keeping me honest. I'm proud of you. Well, I already showed you the prizes, so please just pick another one. Do you want another one of these? If you want another one of these, Julien, I know I didn't bring it in the room with me, but I can put ×2. I got more in my my tickle trunk. So same options, but if you want 2 of these, tell me. I'll give you another one. So I know I'm a broken record. Anticlimactic, I know. We all want to see the card. Whoever wins this one, once you redeem it, please bring it in. We'd love to take a look. But we're just going to kind of read together, because reading is fun. And Julien says yes to the platinum. So Julien, excellent. I will get you another pack of O-Pee-Chee Platinum. Okie dokie, artichokes. Bonne chance. This is it. Last chance to dance. A reservation. I like that. We'll bring you a mimosa to your table while you wait. Alrighty. 23-24 NHL UD Premier. Yes, we know. Horizontal acetate rookie auto patch gold. How short printed is that? The name should be followed. Oh my lord! Adam. Oh my golly. Out of 25, Matty Nyes. We literally had conversations all weekend about how everyone would rather have Matthew Nyes than Austin Matthews. I am going to very quickly try to pull up any of these cards to see if we can get an idea as to what they look like. At 25, and that is horizontal last day rookie on a patch gold. Let's put gold. Oh my golly, what a friggin' boomer. Let's see if we can find anything here. So I'm going to guess. I'm guessing. Please don't hold me accountable here. This is just a random card I saw on eBay. I'm going to guess it's going to look something like that. This guy's asking $650 for his Brock Faber. So that to me looks like what it is. No, Julien, you didn't win another prize because that's not the card that we pulled. Or I guess it's 6 anyway, doesn't matter. But yeah. So it should look like that. Let me see if I can find a Nyes just for the halibut. Wow. Wowzers. I don't see any Matty Nyes. Jiminy Christmas. So, Adam, I'm sure you're well versed, but literally the instructions are there on the back. You just go on to the Upper Deck website and you redeem this for your card. And because 23-24 Premier was a little while ago, odds are very good that they're going to send it right to you. Here's another quick example. There was a Zach Benson. So I have an idea that that's what it is. Those are the horizontal auto patch, the acetate over the front. But yeah. Man, I wish it was actually in my hand, though. I wish we actually pulled it, right? But there you go. What a way to end it. So a hearty congrats to you, Adam. Adam, like I say, came in last moment and grabbed a couple spots. And between Nyes and Hot Dog Phil, oh, chef's kiss. Whoa, absolutely excellent. Wild Willie approves as well. There you go, my friends. Don't forget, we have a free spot to give away. If you're in this break, you have a chance to win a free spot for next week. It will be in a separate video and will go up in approximately 15 minutes from the end of this feed. Dennis, I'm sorry I failed you again. I'm sorry. Sometimes threatening me works, sometimes it doesn't. That's the way she is sometimes. Dale, please send Julien a message. She's awful sad. And for the meantime and in between time, folks, thank you so much for joining us. I'm going to show off that Matt Nyes just one more time. And as always, everybody, keep your stick on the ice.